Hello, transformational leaders. Welcome to this Love and Light Fest, your sweet spot for stepping up and getting your shine on. I'm your host, Sky Ahern, and you are listening to Leading with Light. Today's guest is Catherine R. Evans. Catherine began reading her dreams at the age of 5. She sees her dreams as allies, as they herald changes in her life, and then help guide her forward on her journey. In 2012, she began studying DreamWork with Jeremy Taylor, author and world-renowned master dreamworker, and now is a certified dreamworker with the Marin Institute for Projective Dream Work. After 25 years of teaching in bilingual education, she facilitates dream writing and art groups and workshops around the country. You can learn more about her at www.skyisLimitless.com/Catherine, CATHERINE. Welcome to the show, Catherine.
Oh, I'm glad to be here, Sky.
I'm so excited. This is our third episode of Dream On, a virtual adventure into the power of dream work via leading with light.
Yes.
It's so exciting to see you, and I'm really excited to ask you a few questions.
Well, go for it. I am ready.
Okay. I am so stoked because sometimes people tell me they don't remember their dreams. And I was thinking this would be a really great conversation to have. But before we get started, do you mind if we do a little prayer together?
I would think that would be a great idea.
Okay, great. So you all can join us as we do a little meditation into a prayer. And if you're driving, please take a moment to just pull over to the side of the road. Okay. So center yourself in your heart and put your feet on the ground. Take a big deep breath up through the soles of your feet, all the way up into your body, breathing up the sparkly energy of creation, white iridescent light of the highest vibration of all that is, up through your legs and your knees, your thighs and your hips, your torso, up the back of your spine and into your shoulders, down your arms and your forearms and your hands, feeling that tingly, sparkly white light tickling the ends of your fingertips, and breathing that energy once again up your arms and your shoulders, feeling it all over your torso, all over your body, and coming up through your neck and your head, your face and your ears and your head. And you're just going to come out, the crown of your head, come up out of your crown in a beautiful ball of light, up past the trees and the clouds, up past the Earth's atmosphere and the stars, up past the planets, up past the universe and the multiverse and the dark lights of the fourth plane of existence and the white lights of the fifth plane of existence, different layers of light, past the angels and the gods and goddesses, through this thick jelly-like substance, the laws of the universe, into this pink cotton candy-like energy, the law of compassion. And feel that energy of compassion for yourself. And you can even imagine looking back at Earth, sending that compassionate energy to Earth. And turning around, going deeper into that pink cotton candy-like energy. I want you to see this white, iridescent, sparkly white light, window of light. And as soon as you step into it, it just goes poof. Wherever you are, all around you, just was white, sparkly, iridescent light. And see yourself in your beautiful ball of light, noticing what color it is. Reach up out of your bubble and gather as much energy as you need and bring it down into your bubble, knowing that one atom of this energy is enough to create the whole entire universe. So it's surely enough to help you do whatever you so choose to do, to create whatever you so choose to create. And from here, we're going to say, Mother, Father, God, creator of all that is, thank you for my life. And thank you for the life of Kathy. Be with us today as we show up and share about the magnificence of our dreams. Bless all of the listeners and send them unconditional love, Creator. And thank you for this opportunity to be with them. Oh.
Thank you, Sky.
That was nice, huh?
Yes.
All right, good. So one of the questions I hear people say a lot is that they don't know how to remember their dreams. So I was wondering if we could ask you a few questions and tips to figure out some great ways to remember your dreams.
Yes, that's a common question, and it's a common theme, and everybody doesn't remember their dreams sometimes, and some people think they don't even dream just because they don't remember them. But everybody dreams, and you can do things that will help you recall your dreams.
Oh, great. So everyone dreams. And do dogs dream?
Oh, yes. You can see them running across the field, chasing rabbits or whatever in their dreams all the time.
What do you think about?
Yes, all animals dream, and dolphins are very exceptional because they do a unique thing because they have to keep swimming, that half their brain sleeps at a time. And so they dream with half their brain, and alternate halves.
So my friend Anne Gordon de Baragon, she leads whale and dolphin retreats in Panama and Hawaii. And I was just talking with her the other day, and she was telling me that actually dolphins are conscious breathers because they have to have a half a part of their brain, a half of their brain awake at all times. And so they have to consciously remember to breathe.
Yes. Yes, half their brain is asleep and half is awake at all times. It's amazing.
So that does that mean that they're dreaming all the time?
It must be, because one part of their brain, one side of their brain is sleeping at all times.
Whoa, that's so cool. So they're in a waking state theta brainwave and a sleeping state theta brainwave at the same time, possibly.
At the same time, yeah.
Whoa.
No wonder they're so smart.
No wonder. And that is true. I do believe that, what we've been doing this Dream On, a virtual adventure into the power of dream work for the past 9 months. We're getting ready to start our next round of Dream On calls tomorrow. And we have been combining our waking state theta brainwave work that I do with theta healing and Kathy's sleep state theta brainwave that she does with projective dream work. And it's really typical because Kathy's night and I'm day. We're exact opposites in so many different ways. But it's so cool that when we bring our gifts together, lots of magic happens.
Yes, it does. The group has been exceptional in how they have reacted to and taken in this dream work. It's just been amazing.
I love it so much. I've been so surprised at how deeply and profoundly everyone is touched by someone else's dreams.
Yes, it's true. To work somebody else's dream is just as powerful. You can get just as powerful insights from someone else's dream as you can from working your own dream.
And I have learned that just by watching everybody learn how to interpret their dreams and how to do a little projective dream work and understand different layers and symbols and archetypes of their dreams. It's been pretty amazing. We've had lots of fun miracles on that call. And
we've had lots of synchronicities about when people have a dream about something, and then it'll pop up in some. It's just amazing.
Can you say that again? Because you just broke up.
Yeah, I saw my internet connection went unstable.
Okay.
It's been amazing, the synchronicities that have happened where when somebody dreams about something, it will pop up in somebody else's life in the dream group.
Yeah, like the pig.
Yes, the pig.
we had one of our participants dream about this pig, and it was a really profound dream, and it touched everybody deeply. And like the very next week, another participant had a pig move in next door to their house, and so they could look down at seeing this pig in their yard all the time, and they would just laugh because the pig was there.
Yes.
Because we've been really playing with like manifesting our dreams, not only our dreams, planting seeds to have an intentional dream, but also to dream in our desires, like consciously manifesting, but through our dreams. And so that was one kind of cool manifestation that we had.
Yeah, something happened today, actually, that you had a dream about a dog. I had a dream with dogs in it last night, And then today, as I was driving, I pulled up at a stoplight and I looked to my left, and hanging out the window of the car next to me was a dog that looked so much like one of the dogs in my dream that I wanted to take a picture of it actually, but I wasn't fast enough.
Wow. So like, wait, are you telling me you had a dream about dogs last night and so did I?
Yes.
Whoa. So, you and I have been kind of, we have been trying to dream a little bit more intentionally together. And I know a couple of weeks ago, we both had flying dreams at the same time, which different topics, but different flying dreams. So now we had different dog dreams. Okay, we're getting really good at this. This is cool.
Yes, so we'll have to look at what our different dogs had in common and what they had, not in common, and see what that tells us.
Mine was jumping over a barrier down a bunch of rocks, down a cliff. It was flying for a really long time.
Oh my.
I know. And then it landed, and then we had to go down and get it, which was very annoying because it was dangerous, but we had to go save the puppy.
Well, one of my dogs was swimming in an aquarium.
Ooh.
Like a fish.
Oh.
Yes.
Okay, well, there's something there. We're going to look at dog dreams tomorrow in our call. How exciting.
Yes, we are.
Okay. I always have dog. Actually, as that dog was jumping over the cliff, my other dogs were loose, and I always have these loose dog dreams. Like they're not on a leash. They're kind of being cantankerous. They're still coming along with the show, but they're like doing their own thing a little bit too. So, yeah. Anyways.
Dreams are very mystifying especially when you first have them, and they reveal themselves with more time and distance, but it's just amazing what they can tell you.
Yeah. Good. Okay. Well, we're having a great time with this Dream On group. And, if at any time you'd like to join us, it's a 3-month group. We do it twice a month. It's an hour-and-a-half call each time, and it's live on Zoom. And so we always have it recorded if the time doesn't work for you, and we'd be glad to have you join us. It is really, really fun. And you can do that by going to www.skyisLimitless.com/dream-on/ because it is called Dream On, a virtual adventure into the power of dream work. And what
Yes.
I love about our group more than anything is that we're learning how to interpret our dreams, but then I'm always listening for the themes of what's going on in people's dreams and the downloads that we can do to help people actually take actionable step in that moment, get some downloads, do some belief work, and move forward. So we're listening to our dreams, but we're also learning how to move forward with that without having to go out into the world and spend the next 30 years figuring out what it is to have loyalty or to feel beautiful, like we did in our last Dream On Leading with Light call, like we did with our last Dream On Leading with Light of episode 11 with Dream On with April Sullivan and her dream. We can just download and go from there. And I love what we've been learning in all the different groups that we've been doing. It's like each dream is giving us an opportunity to implement what the dream is telling us about.
Yes, all dreams have messages, and it's really cool to listen and figure out what those messages that come to us in our dreams are trying to tell us, because it's always something important, and it's often something we're trying to ignore or discount. And so listening to our dreams just adds one more layer of amazingness to our lives.
Yes, it sure does. I finally figured this out. It's kind of like when somebody comes to work with me, they kind of sometimes tell me what they'd like to work on. So it's like we're casting out a line into a lake to look for a fish. We're thinking a fish would be there, so we cast it out there. This is the problem. Let's cast it out there and find the fish. Let's get the solution. But our dreams are like, hey, here's a whole lake. Here's where all of the fish are. Just listen.
Yes. Yes, they're always presenting the problems. If we're ignoring it over and over again, they present the dreams present the problem in myriad ways. If you don't get it the first time, it'll come back in a different form. And if you don't get it that time, it'll come back in another different form all the time until you listen.
Yeah, my friend was just talking to me. We're talking about dreams tonight. In fact, she has some really cool ones for us. And she told me her daughter was having really horrific violent dreams repetitively. And so I told her to write them down and put it on the Facebook, on our Leading with Light Facebook page, as we invite all of you, if you want to ever get our hit on dreams, or if you'd like to be on the show and have us interpret your dream, please take a minute, write down your dream, and post it in Dream On. Post it in Leading with Light Facebook group. And then we can check it out and we can reach out to you. So it'd be really cool if you did that. But I was telling her to go ahead and have her daughter write it on there because they're repetitive nightmares.
Nightmares are especially important messages. That's why they come in the form that we pay attention to. We're hardwired to pay attention to things that scare us. And so if the dream world really wants us to pay attention to something, it will often send it in the form of something scary, a dream that scares us, so that we will pay attention to it.
That's what I told her. So hopefully they'll be reaching out because this is really fun. So, okay, back to the original question. I would love to invite you to share some tips on how we can help people remember their dreams.
Yes. The very first most important thing is to think that dreams are important. To not discount dreams and say, oh, it was just a dream.
Oh, let's do a download.
Okay.
Okay, would you like to know what it feels like to know that your dreams are important and to know how to remember them?
Ah, there we go.
Let's just skip right to the chase. Hold on a second. Nice. Okay, that's good. Okay.
So once you decide that dreams are important and that you would like to know what they mean, if you set an intention, a specific intention before you go to bed, when you're laying down in bed with your head on the pillow, you say to yourself or say to the universe, I am going to remember my dreams. This will send a message to your brain, and you might have to do it, more than once. You might have to do it several nights in a row, even a week in a row, but keep telling your brain that you are going to remember your dreams, and eventually you will. Now, some of the things that will help you is if you keep a pen and a small light near your beds. If you wake up in the middle of the night and remembering a dream, just write down the most important words that will help you remember in the morning. Blue shoes, long hair, running, whatever it is that will help you recapture that dream in the morning. You don't have to write the whole thing down, just a few salient details. Then when you wake up in the morning, you can reread what you have written and fill in the details and fill in as much detail as you can. Keep a dream journal. If you keep a dream journal, then that tells your brain that it's important. And if you start even with just a sentence or two, maybe you only remember a fragment. I remember a woman in a red dress. Just write that down, and that will start you on the road to remembering more and more. Now, one of the tricks that you can also do is to drink a couple of glasses of water before you go to bed, so that you will wake up in the middle of the night having to go to the bathroom. And that will, often if you wake up in the middle of the night, it will be right after a dream. Try not to move when you wake up, and run the dream backwards, just like you're on replay. Run the dream backwards through your mind, and that will help cement it into your mind. Then when you finally get up, it won't just dissolve, because usually when we wake up and waking life comes into our head, we start thinking about tomorrow, we start thinking about our to-do list, we start thinking about all these things, and instantly the dream just fades away to nothing. And that's one of the most common reasons we don't remember our dream is that right away when we wake up, we start replaying all these things that we have to do. So set your intention, keep a dream journal, drink water, so you have to wake up in the middle of the night. If you can do it on the weekend, not having an alarm clock, that's the best thing. Waking up to an alarm sort of sets your mind right away into the waking world. So if you can wake up not to an alarm clock, that is the most beneficial to trying to remember your dreams. Laying there and trying to recapture the dream before it fades away.
Yeah, and what I've noticed about writing down dreams and some of the dreams that people have written to have us work on the call is that they're really short. You know, there's like maybe 4 sentences, the max sometimes. And it's like, it's such a super potent dream. I think sometimes it may be a little bit challenging to think about writing it down, but actually when you finally write it down, it might only be 4 or 5 sentences long.
Yes, it doesn't have to be a long dream to be important. Some people think, oh, that wasn't important. It was only, 2 sentences, or it was only this image. But sometimes those can be very powerful dreams if we think about them and really start to analyze them. They can be very powerful, even though they're short.
I think that they may be short in content, but it's like the feeling of them can feel so potent and so big that it can just feel like it's a longer dream. But it's really, once you just write it down, it's only a few sentences. So it doesn't take long.
Right. One of the good things when you write it down is also to write it in the present tense, not in the past tense, so that it's like something that, but so that when you reread it, you are reliving the dream. And write down as much detail as you can once you start to write. What were the colors around you? What did the room look like? Was the mountain rocky or was it muddy? Do as much, do it with as much detail as you can.
Awesome. Great. I can remember last night the rocks that we were trying to climb up after we got the dog, were I couldn't get a grip into them. Like they were spongy.
Oh, interesting.
Like that cake that was in my other birthday dream. When I was walking, it was spongy. I try to get a grip and it would come off in my hands. You seem to be doing very well because you were actually in my dream. You're not always in my dream, but you were doing very well walking up the rocks with the dog. Apparently, the dog didn't need us once we went down there, which is annoying. Kind of
All right.
dangerous
Well,
cliff.
I urge you to write that dream down.
Okay, well, of course, I have already done that.
Oh, good. I'm so glad.
Well,
Well, the other thing that can help you is when you lay down, I have written a short dream meditation that you could replay and to help you relax and center into your body, to help you remember your dreams.
oh, that's great.
Could we do that?
Okay, so yeah, let's do that meditation.
This is a meditation for the increase of dream recall. You should be relaxing in your bed or somewhere very comfortable. Bring your awareness into your heart. Feel the earth supporting you and extend your awareness deep into the earth, grounding you, anchoring you. Now expand your awareness out into the universe and beyond. Feel the power of unconditional love that comes to us from the power of Source. Accept that unconditional love and bring your awareness back to yourself. Bring your awareness into your body so that you are occupying your body from inside your skin. Feel your whole presence inside your skin. Take a deep breath in, Release it slowly so that you are relaxing your entire body completely. Occupy your body and feel the earth supporting you. Relax all of your muscles. Now that you are relaxed, I want you to picture in your mind a movie of the main points, the events of your day, starting when you got out of bed. Picture yourself getting dressed, eating breakfast, taking the kids to school, or going to work. Walk your mind through your entire day. I will give you a few more minutes of quiet to see yourself through lunch, during your afternoon, all the way until the present moment when you are ready to go to sleep and dream. Now that you have seen your day, you are ready to tell your subconscious that you are going to remember the events of your dreams in just the same way you have remembered the events of your day. When I dream, I am going to remember my dreams. When I wake up, I will do so in a conscious manner, aware of the transition from sleep to waking. I will be able to recall the events and the people and all the details of my dreams. I am ready to receive the messages my dreams have to tell me. I am grateful for the opportunity to see and remember my dreams. Sleep well and dream your most needed dream. That's the end.
Wow, Kathy, that is beautiful. I can't wait to go to sleep tonight.
Well, I hope you have very sweet dreams.
Thank you, my love. And I hope you do too. And I hope everybody out there has really beautiful dreams as well.
Me too.
Okay, so one more thing before we go, I would just like you all to know that Kathy and I are available for any day-long workshops that you may need, even weekend workshops if you're ready to organize one of those, or if you have a retreat or a center where you're teaching and you'd like to invite us to come, we have workshops that we do.
Yes, that would be really fun.
Yes, it will be. Kathy, it's been such a pleasure having you join me here on Leading with Light. I love what you're up to in the world, and I know how much the planet needs people just like you. Thank you.
Thank you for inviting me, Sky. It's always a pleasure.
Until the next time, dream on.
Dream on.